Go find somebody else. Okay, let's go. Where is Tristan? Yeah, I can quote the Bible too. So let's go. Hi, Tristan. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. I get a kick out of those people. Makes my day. I lay awake at night trying to say things that I can think of saying to them. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting a grandfather. They kept saying something to do with a TR name. They're talking about May being important. There's also something to do with having a long illness, or I think there could be something to do with Alzheimer's or dementia. Do you understand who that is?
Yes, my grandpa.
Okay, and anything to do with an R name or a D name?
R is my dad, Randy,
Oh, okay.
and
Randy.
then a D
What
name
about,
is someone who passed recently that could be with him.
okay, but is that like a family member?
Not family, but my fiance.
Oh, so the grandfather would help the fiance come in. So is he a DA
Mhm.
name, the fiance?
Yes.
Dan or
Yes.
something like that?
David.
David? Oh, okay. I could only hear the DA and then I guess. Okay. So David and Randy is your dad,
Hmm.
and this is your fiance. And anybody, did the fiance David, did they pass away tragically?
It
Yes or
was
no? So
no.
just no. Okay, so that's what you say. So why is he putting questions around his passing? Do you understand that? So is there something to do with medication?
No.
Just say no. If it doesn't make sense, say no. Okay. So why is he telling me? So was it sudden?
It was quick, yes.
Okay. And is this got anything to do with the chest?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to go back. When I say somebody died tragically, all passings are tragic.
Right.
When I say passing, tragic for me, that means that they could have been in an accident. They could have unlived themselves. Somebody could have taken their life, or there could be questions around their passing. Do you understand why David might be saying that?
No.
Well, I've got somebody around you that this has happened to.
Okay.
Do you understand who that could be?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is that anybody connected to your dad's side of the family or David's side?
Mm,
And what is December?
David's birthday.
Okay, so I'm right. Okay, so we got to find, and who's the J name?
My grandpa is Johnny.
Okay, so that's the gentleman that's talking to me?
Hmm.
Okay, so Johnny is talking about David, and Johnny's the one that had the head issue, the elderly gentleman?
Yes.
Okay. And is Johnny connected to the person that's telling me he died tragically? Oh, I said a
Mm,
he. Is it a he?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, good, because then I got the wrong person. Okay, so
Mm.
and was this somebody who was in some sort of accident, or did they unlive themselves?
I know someone who unlived themselves. He's not related to my grandpa though.
Is there an RO name, like a Robert or a Bob or a William to a Bill? It's a name that you can shorten.
I have a uncle Bob. He's alive on my
And is
dad's
that
side.
okay? So is that Randy's brother?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a Robert.
Hmm.
Okay. So Robert and Randy are brothers.
Yes.
And there seems to be somebody that's trying to come in telling you that they died tragically. Robert and Randy. So, but Robert and
Um,
Randy are still here, right?
yes. My uncle, which is my dad's brother, passed tragically.
Okay. Because they make
So
me
sorry.
feel okay, that's okay. But I'm like a dog on a bone. I'll just keep going until we get to the person that I'm talking to. Because they make me feel that they're connected to Robert, Randy, and Johnny. Is that correct? They're all
Yes.
family. Okay. And they're making me
Hmm.
feel that they died tragically. And they are helping, believe it or not, they're helping David say hello to you. Yes. So your family will say, come on over here, David. Say hi to Tristan. So David, Robert, and not Robert, David and Johnny are trying
Hmm.
to say, hi, Tristan. We're okay and we're safe. Now, who had the cancer?
My grandpa had skin cancer.
Okay. So is that the long illness he was talking about?
No, he had Alzheimer's.
Oh, okay. He was talking about Alzheimer's or dementia. Okay.
Mhm.
And then David, okay, he's going back to a B name. So who's the B name?
B.
Yeah, other than Robert or Bob. Is there a female crossed over? Bah.
I'm
Is there a
trying to think.
Mark? Is there an MAR name? Think of his family. Think of David's family now. If we're allowing David to step forward to say hello to you, because this is his way of telling me that he died suddenly. It happened quite fast, he's telling me, if I'm talking to David. Is that correct?
I'm having a. I can't think right now.
Okay. So David is your fiance. Is that correct?
Yes, he was.
And
It.
and
Okay, I don't want to say too much without.
well, I don't want you to. I got to figure out who I'm talking to. So if I've never met David before, he's trying to come forward. Him and this Johnny are they're working together to talk to a lady they've never met before. And when they're talking to this lady that they've never met before, they also have to talk through a pillow. It's like going through the veil.
Hmm.
So, and I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. David is coming in, the DA name's coming in. He's saying December was important to him. You're important to him because he was saying, I want to talk to the TR name.
Hmm.
Your name is Tristan. So now he's trying to talk about something to do with something going through his body. Do you understand that?
Yes,
So is this like an infection? What is this that's going through his body?
he had liver. Um,
So is it sepsis? Was there some kind of infection?
yeah, he had liver failure, and it like happened was so fast within like 3 months. His body just shut down.
Okay. Yeah, because he's saying that it went through my whole body. I thought it
Yes.
might have been a cancer, but he's making me feel, Deb, it went through my body. It was like a sepsis. It was like an infection. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah. And he says it happened fast.
Yes.
He's trying to tell me that again, they show me hearts. I'm not a warm and fuzzy medium. I like to think of myself as a person who tries to prove to you that I'm talking to David, but he wants to let you know that he loves you. And he is showing me hearts. He keeps sending hearts. So is there something about hearts that we need to know? Is there a
I
necklace? Is there something to do with hearts?
I have hearts everywhere, so
Are you a heart person?
yeah.
Like if I went around your house, you'd have hearts everywhere?
Yeah.
Did you do something with a heart for him?
Yeah, I just went to his grave and I did a heart on top of his with the in the dirt. I drew a heart.
He was with you when you did that. He's trying to tell me that he was doing. Now, I wrote down the word heart, but I didn't know what he meant. And when I do that and I put an arrow, that means that there's more to the heart. So then that's when I got to start. Why? Why are you showing it this? And then why is he talking about? Was he cremated?
No, my grandpa was.
Oh, okay. And who has the ashes? Like who's with the female? That's what it's making me feel like. They're with the female. So is Johnny trying to talk to me as well as David?
Probably. My grandma has his ashes with her at all times.
Yes, he says I'm and okay, and who's the M name? Ma,
Um,
ma,
my
ma. I think it's
my
like
other
there's no Michael, is there? Ma,
mm,
ma. It sounded like an MAR. So what's March if it's not a
well,
name?
I know my grandma's mom, her name's Myrtle, she passed.
Oh, Myrtle. I have an aunt named Myrtle. Okay, I haven't heard that name in ages. Okay. And that's your mom's sister?
My mom's, I mean, my grandma's mom,
Oh, your grandmom's mom.
Myrtle.
Okay, I
Yeah,
don't have another. Oh my goodness. Des received a
there's a lot going
subscription.
on.
Thank you, Free. Look at that, Free. Aaliyah. This is amazing. This Free. He sends people subscriptions. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Free. That's so nice of you to do that. Thank you so much. Okay, so if is Myrtle gone?
Yes,
Okay, and is your mom still here?
yes.
Okay, and who's the S name?
Mm.
Yeah, it could be soft C or an S, like it's a sa. Ah. So think of David's side of the family. He keeps referencing his somebody's referencing a mother figure.
I'm
So
not
who is
sure.
the who? Okay, so let's go back. Let's recap. Who's the M name that would be connected
Myrtle.
to, other than Aunt Myrtle? If we're talking to David, other than you being Tristan and he loves you dearly and he knows you were at the grave and you made that amazing heart, he's with you always. Who else is trying? Thanks, Liam. Thank you. Who else
Um,
is trying to talk about now? If David's trying to say hello to you and tell you how much he loves you, who's the M name? Who's the other J name that would be connected to him and his family?
his daughter it has starts with a J.
There you go. Okay, so he's trying
Mhm.
to get me to say things about now if he had a daughter or if his mom or dad, are they still here?
Yes, but they don't have
Okay.
an M.
Okay, so he might be trying to get a message to mom and dad to let them know
Okay.
that he's safe and that he loves them. Okay. Now, if
Okay.
the J name is his daughter, is there like a Jessica?
Jessica.
Jen. What's
No.
June? What's June? Thank you, Maria Pauling. What's the month of June? J-U. J.
Mm,
Birthday, anniversary, or a passing?
I'm not sure.
Nobody passed away in June or July? June.
July, yes.
Yes. Is that David?
That's my grandpa.
Okay, so your grandpa, it watches over you, but also watches over other souls. I think it could be talking about your dad. So it could be watching over your dad, acknowledging Randy, his family, trying to let you know, don't worry, we're all over here, we're all safe. I think David is probably trying to tell me people that he's with in the on the other side with, and he's
Okay.
acknowledging you. Now, how long has he been gone? Why does he say 5?
We were together 5 years.
5 years, okay. And
He's
do you have an
passed.
anniversary coming up or something?
It would be in October.
Okay, okay. And is there something about you moving on?
Yes.
He's happy for you. And this new person that you're moving on with, did I say the letter of their name?
No.
It's not, it's not an A, is it?
No.
Who's the A?
Both of my sons start with A.
And are those David's sons?
No.
Okay, so there could be somebody else, or that could be John talking about his grandsons.
Hmm.
There somebody is watching over somebody's child. If there's also a J name that's connected to David, somebody's worried about a child in the living. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So whose child are you talking about? His, the J name, or yours, the A name?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that.
Well, they are making me feel like if I could do a real like an hour long with you, like no, I'm not saying you have to book a reading or anything, but I would if you have concerns about a child, if this is the spirit world coming in and acknowledging that for you, I would pay attention to that sign.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what souls want to talk about. They want to help you in the living. If you're moving forward or moving on, they're very happy for you. David is happy for you. He's acknowledging that your life is moving forward and he's very happy for you. Just keep an eye on one of your children. It could be the one with an A name, or somebody's talking about a child that they're either worried about.
Okay.
So is this like an emotional thing?
Yes, with my I have two worries for both of my kids. I have a T name and a A name that I'm going through some
Okay.
things with.
Okay, so they're just acknowledging what you're going through. Please pay attention to it. Stay on top of it.
Okay.
When I can see it, that means it's fixable. That means that they're saying you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Stay on top of it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tristan. No, David loves you and he's very happy that you're moving forward. So if you're
Thank you
getting
so
married or
much.
you're with somebody, he's so happy for you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Okay,
Okay.
bye-bye.
You're welcome, hon. Thanks. It's so good. Okay, who have I got here? Who's this person's coming in? Sarah?
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. Okay, so can you connect to a Michael or an M name?
Yes, I can.
You can? Okay.
Yep.
And also can you relate to somebody with the chest?
Yep.
And what about the smoke inhalation or this breathing issue?
So when I was saying too much chest, it wouldn't be s-
Was they a
like
smoker?
yeah, a very heavy smoker. Yeah.
Okay,
And
because they're making me
you said lots of things. So you said you kept hearing sa, so that's me,
okay.
and you kept hearing M. I
Yep.
know you said you heard Michael, but there's also another M.
Is there an
Um.
MAR?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And who's the MAR to? Is this the Michael who I'm talking to on the other side then?
I don't think so. Um.
So there's another M.
Yeah.
Are they males? Are they both males? Or do I have three souls coming in?
Could you have three souls for me if it could be three souls for me? Yeah, I
Yes,
think
because
so.
I
Yeah.
do I have two males and a female?
Ma
Well, I do
you
have
have
a female. I have a female
two
coming in.
females. I have two females.
Well,
Um,
I think I can only hear one. So I'm not saying you didn't lose two,
yeah.
but I know I can hear one
So
for sure.
so the females would actually. So
Are these like mother figures or grandmothers?
mm, I'm not too
Okay,
sure.
just say
This
yes or no. Just say
yeah.
yes or no. If it doesn't relate, it doesn't relate. Because
So
remember, I'm meeting these souls for the first time. It's coming through a thing called the veil. It's not like I don't know. Again, I don't know how other mediums do it, but what they do is they usually come in with a name. They'll tell me how they passed, and then sometimes the souls will say, "I'm bringing souls with me." Tell
yeah.
her we're going to bring souls with me. There seems to be a very strong D as well. Do you understand that?
D-
Like, is that a
Um,
month? Could that be December? Duh.
it could definitely be December. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
you? Is that the one of the people in question?
Um, there's quite a few.
So is December a popular month in your family?
Yeah, so my son's birthday would be in
Your
December.
son's birthday? And is he
Hmm.
still here?
Yeah.
Okay. And is the people that are coming in, are they grandparents, mums, dads? What is this? Is this a
You want me
father
to tell you?
figure? Is this a father figure?
No, so it could be my mom. You said lots to do, so she would be a lot to do with the chest.
Okay.
You said
So
the
she's the one with the chest then, the issue?
yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah,
And then she's trying to talk about the boy or the child that was born in December?
I hope so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes. And okay, now stay with me. Oh, so
Yeah.
December's the D, and who's the B?
B.
Yeah, because I was getting that on the last one. So, and there was also an A name or
Yep.
is who's the A?
You want me to tell you A?
Well, it's is it A-L? Oh, A.
Mm,
It has to be the son, the mom, or somebody
n-
in your immediate family.
no, I don't think. Well, no, I don't think so. So I don't want to say too much.
Okay, so who's the A to you? Is that a
I
month?
I honestly think A could be somebody that's trying to come through for my husband, through me. Honestly, so somebody that would be there. So
Okay,
somebody that
so
would passed.
okay, so the A name is somebody that's connected to your husband, you said?
I think so. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah.
Okay, and is that his mother?
And no, my mother.
Your mother.
Yeah.
So your mother crossed over
Yeah.
and she has an A name.
Yeah.
Okay, is she like a name? Anne, M.
She has Anne in her name.
Okay.
She wouldn't come through as Anne, though, I don't think.
Well, if your mother's crossed over and she's the one that has the chest issue, she's the one with the smoking, she's one that's talking about your son that was born in December, and she's trying to tell me her name starts or her name has Anne in it.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't get the full name. It's
Hmm.
like coming through the veil. I only get like if she's not a cuss sound though, is she?
She is, yeah.
Yes. So see, I have to wait for it sometimes. So if she's Catherine or Carol or Carol Ann or something like that,
Yeah. You said it,
okay.
yeah.
So she's trying to come in. Some souls, and I don't know why this happens, some souls are slower than others. Some have a harder time coming in. I have no idea why. I just wait for them.
Yeah.
But when you're on something like this, you have to go a little bit faster. But your mother is
Yeah.
trying to say hello to you. She's
I've waited
trying to
so
say, I
long to
love
just
you,
hear.
Sarah.
I'm
I'm
so happy
sorry.
to hear. I've just waited so long to just hear that. Like, it just means so much to me.
Well, she's trying to say hello. And if her name is Carol Ann, is that what her name is? Car
No, uh,
Catherine? Who's
yeah, it's
Catherine?
Catherine.
Is
Catherine
that
is
her
my
name?
mom. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Catherine now.
Okay, so if she's trying to say her whole name, that's
Hmm.
her way of telling me that she's safe. Now, and she's on the other side and she loves her daughter and she's trying to get a message. Now, this is what I found about mums. Mums will elbow their way to the front to get a message to their daughters.
That sounds quite like her, yeah. I
And
can
this
imagine.
sounds like she's that kind of lady.
I've been talking to her I've been literally watching for you to come on. I'm like, please come through for me, please. Like every single time you're on, I'm like, please
Ah.
just
And
say
that's why
hello.
I tell people, you've got to be patient with the spirit world. They're trying to find a way to get to me.
Yeah.
They try to find a way. Now, why is she talking about the necklace?
Oh yeah. I have her ashes.
Is this something that she owned?
Um I have quite a lot of her jewelry. I wear
Okay, but is
ashes.
this like I know everybody does this and starts
Yeah.
to get old for me, but is this something to do with ashes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
have
So she did you put them in a necklace?
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she wants to acknowledge that. She's also acknowledging wings. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so is it in a wing or is this angels or birds or something?
Uh
She just showed me feathers and wings, so I'm not sure what that is.
well, so I mean, I know you're very skeptical about the kind of feather things, but that has kind of been my really, really big signs from her since she's been
Okay,
gone.
she's gonna get me to say
Um,
it then.
but I also picked up a feather when I seen it one time and I put up a set of ashes. It might just be her just saying I saw it.
I think she's trying to validate the feather for you, and it takes a lot for for me to say feathers, just let me tell you.
You know.
I don't do that. So if this is your mother's sign to you, I want you to continue to look for the feathers. I want you to continue to look for the birds. This is her way of saying hello to you, and she's going to send it when you need it. You're
Yeah.
not going to get them all the time, but she's going
Okay.
to be there. She wants to acknowledge this necklace too, because if you wear it and you hold it, please know that her soul is with you at that time.
Yeah.
She's
I think
sending you a lot of love. And she's also telling you to keep going. Do you understand that?
I definitely do. Yeah, I've had a really, really hard time, and yeah, she
What are you
knows.
supposed to be accomplishing? Do you have the job of your dreams?
No, no, no.
Were you going to go to school? Were you going to take a course? What is this that you're not doing?
Oh, do you want me to tell you?
Yes, yeah, because all she's telling me she's not doing it.
I've really wanted to been writing a book. I just have a really, really big kind of story to tell,
Then
and
tell your story. She's telling you to do it.
thank you. I
Don't
think
procrastinate. You have to start. And is it about your life? Is it a fiction? What is it?
it's a lot about my life. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so what you do is you tell one story at a time. That's one chapter.
Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you. I
welcome.
really
And I
appreciate
want to know when you get that book written because I saw it. I
it.
want to, I want a copy. I want to be able to buy a copy, Sarah. I
No,
want
I'll
to
send it
buy it.
straight
And
to you.
and you're
Really
going to
appreciate
sign it
it.
for me.
Can I ask you something without saying too
Sure.
much?
No,
Is
no,
there
it's okay.
anybody? Is there a strong person there other than my mom? I mean, I'm so happy to hear from her, but there's just one more particular person that I really pray and that will come true.
Well, is this
Um,
a male though?
no,
There seems to be a male behind your mother.
yeah,
I just don't know who that is. Is that like a romantic thing?
no, but I can't understand why there would be a strong male person behind her.
And
Yeah,
that's not the one. Well, sometimes a soul can only. It's like a queue for me. They wait in a queue. So
yeah,
if your mother, mothers always get priority with me. So if this is your mother, and then if there's somebody that would be like on a romantic level to you, there could be somebody standing behind her. Is this the one that's telling me that they died tragically?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so that gentleman, I'm going to say that person could have been trying to come in when I was reading the other person because
Yeah.
I kept asking her who died tragically, and it was
Mhm.
they were showing me that it was a romantic. That's why I kept throwing poor David under the bus. I thought, oh, why somebody's telling you they died tragic? It's if it's not David, that could be somebody that's coming in for you, and he knows that you're going to be up next.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Remember, mediums, all we are messengers. We're just the people that are speaking, a voice for the other side. So this gentleman that says he was romantic with you or he shows love for you, he's telling me that he died tragically. So that means, did he unlive himself? Was he in some sort of accident?
Uh, again, would you like me to tell you?
Well,
So,
is there questions around his passing?
yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, because that's what he was trying to tell me. So was it an OD? Was there medication involved?
Yeah, it was to do with medication. We're not. There was no
Okay. Well, he's
consequences.
showing me medication. So I either, that's a 50-50 thing. There was either medication involved. Did he take the wrong medication? Is there something wrong with the medication?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to tell me things so that you'll know that I'm actually talking to him.
Hmm.
And again, these people, these souls are sending you love, but they're making me feel that you're supposed to be moving on. Remember, I was also saying that to the last person that I was talking to. Are
Hmm.
you moving on? Are you doing something? They keep saying that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I fully understand that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So you've got a cheerleading team on the other side.
I do believe that too. Yeah.
Okay. And they're cheering you on. They want you to reach your highest potential. And this project or this thing that you're supposed to be doing, that's why your mother and this gentleman are pushing you. They're trying to give you a gentle nudge on the other side to go for it, to do it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
I
thank you,
really
Sarah, for sticking with me. We finally did
appreciate
it. Now, your mom, if she's come through, and if this guy is he the A name though?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to give me his name.
Yeah.
But he's not an A N name, is he?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Andy? Is he Andy or Andrew?
No.
Anthony? Ann. I can hear. Why can I hear Ann?
So I have Anthony, so I believe that Anthony is trying to push his way through. But my
Okay.
mom is passing on too as well. So
Okay. So you could have about three or four souls trying to come in and say hello to you. What better way to say hello to you than say, "Hi, Sarah, it's Anthony. Hi, Sarah, it's Catherine. I'm your mother. Hi,
yeah.
Sarah." Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what they do. They do not, again, I've argued with other mediums. they don't come in telling me what they're wearing or the
Yeah.
color of their hair.
Mm-hmm.
The only way, so say you couldn't see me right now and I'm a person that you don't know.
Yeah.
If I said I'm a blonde woman in, 29 and holding, that you wouldn't know who that is. That could be anybody. But if I said, "Hey, Sarah, my name's Deborah. Can you say hi to my to Devinder for me?"
Yeah.
Oh my God! Now you know exactly who I am.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
what an evidential medium is, by the way. So
Yeah.
you know that these people are saying hello to you. They're wishing you all the best, and you're supposed to be doing something. Please do it.
Yeah.
There could be another J coming through as well. I don't know. And that they were saying on the other reading, and she said no to me, was the month of June. Do you understand that?
Yeah. June is the month that my mom actually passed.
Okay, so your mother is one of your biggest fans, and
Yeah.
she's going to help you. Okay,
I've been
hon?
praying to
I'm
hear
I'm
from
getting I'm
her.
getting moved forward here. Okay, so thanks, Sarah. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining me. I wish you all the best. I want a copy of your book. Okay. Oh, you just kicked her out. Oh, hi, Aunt B. I saw you. Georgia, nice hair. Gee, thanks. And I was having a bad hair. I thought I was having a bad hair day. What's that? First time I've seen Arkansas. Welcome in, Arkansas. My dad's name is Doug. Okay, yeah, I was getting a D.O. name. So that's either Douglas or Donald. Like those are the
Yeah,
top two
my
names.
dad's
Hi,
name is
Morgan.
Douglas.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, and you could be the MOR name. Oh, who's that just subscribed? Don't want to miss them. Lovely Lucy. Thank you. And who's talking about the cancer? New Brunswick, my people.
My father had lung cancer.
Okay, because but anything to do with the neck or the throat?
Yes, he had trouble breathing the night before his passing.
Okay. And who's the L name?
I'll name.
Yeah, I keep getting a
Louis.
strong L name or ELAL name. Florida. Hi, Florida.
He had an aunt Louise.
I was going to say Lou. Okay, so Louise. Why would he be mentioning Louise? Is she gone?
Yes, she is.
Okay, and the M name other than you?
His grandmother. Sorry, his mom's name is Mary.
Okay, it was an MAR. Okay, so and Mary's gone.
Yes,
So
that was
your
my
dad's
grandma.
trying. Okay, so your dad is trying to tell me that he's with Mary. Excuse me, Louise. And every time I bring the DO name, Doug, in, he affects my chest.
Yeah, he had really trouble. He had a lot of trouble breathing.
Yeah.
For the last few weeks before he passed.
Okay. Hold on. And then why is he saying S or soft C? So is there something to do with September?
That's when he found out he had cancer.
Okay. And did it happen fast?
It did happen fast. He recently passed in January.
Oh, don't tell me. I was just about to count it out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So January. Okay. So, because he's saying usually when you get cancer, a lot of people can live for quite a while. But sometimes when people tell me they had cancer, when they find out, if he's trying to tell me he found out in September, and then he tells me it went fast, he also said four. So September, October, November, December, that was BC, that would have added up to January. So if then what is also the fourth or
The
the
fo-
14th?
it would have been the 14th.
January 14th is when he passed.
January 14th is his birthday. He passed the day
Okay.
before.
Okay, so he's trying to tell me she'll know it's me because January 14th was important to me. See, that's what evidence that they give me. I don't know about anybody else, but when a soul's coming in, they usually introduce themselves. My name's Doug. I have a DO name. I had cancer. It affected my chest. It did something to my breathing. Then they tell me that September is when I found out, Deb, and then January is important 4 months from now. And because you told me January, then he's going to give me the date of
Oh,
his
okay.
birthday or something that was important to him. So if January 4th, because all I heard was 4th, 4, like that. So 4 means it was 4 months from January, from September, and 14 was when he died, the day he died, birthday. So
Yes.
you'll know it's him. He's also telling you that he's with Mary, but he's also with Aunt Louise. These
Okay.
people are with him on the other side. There's also a very strong cuss sound. Do you know who that is?
That would be my mom. Her name's Carolyn.
Okay. And remember when I was talking about Catherine?
Yes.
Remember I said Catherine, but I also said Caroline or Carolyn, something like that.
Yeah.
Your dad was probably coming in then, and I get those two souls mixed up.
Oh,
So
okay.
is Carolyn still here?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Okay. So Doug could have been coming in when I was talking to the other young lady, and he was trying to yell out his wife's name.
Okay.
Who's Pat?
I have an aunt Pat that recently
Whose
passed
side?
away too.
Okay, whose side am I on?
My dad's side.
Okay, so and is Pat his sister?
Pat was another aunt of his.
So Pat and Louise, are they related?
Yes.
Okay, so they're sisters?
I believe so.
Okay, well, if they've both passed, then he's trying to say, guess what? I've met Louise, I've met Patricia, I'm over here with Mary. Tell your mother I'm fine. I love her. I love you, Morgan. Um, he's trying to say things that are important. You'll know me
Okay.
because I have cancer. I was diagnosed in September. My birthday's January. I also passed away January 13th. So he's trying to give you as much evidence as he can to let you know that I'm actually talking to him. Now, I'm not a warm and fuzzy medium. I'm called an
Mhm.
evidential medium, but this is your dad's way of saying, tell my family I love them. I'm okay and I'm safe. Now, he's also holding my hand. So, who were you there at the end?
I found him passed away, and one of the last things I did was hold his hand to see if I could feel the pulse.
Okay. He says, I saw you hold my hand. I saw you. I know you were doing that.
Oh, that's
S-
sweet.
Yeah. He's trying to say, I felt you hold my hand. So if you were trying to see if he was still there, so
Yeah.
did you arrive after he passed?
Yes.
Okay, so he was still present, as in the soul was still there when you were holding his hand.
Yeah, cause his neck was warm, but I couldn't feel a pulse, so I wasn't sure. But the rest of his body was stiff, and he wasn't breathing. And I already knew he was already going into rigor mortis when I found him.
Okay, so he's trying to acknowledge I was still in the room when you were holding my hand.
Okay.
Okay, and that's his way of also saying I love you. Now, why is he showing me the plaque or the headstone? Why would he do that?
My mom recently got him a box for his ashes, and she put his name on it, and it has a
Oh.
really nice poem inscription along the top.
Well, tell your mom, Carolyn, that he thanks her for doing that. He knows that she's done this because said talk about the plaque, talk about the thing that was, and a headstone is something that was done in somebody's memory.
Right.
So he's trying to acknowledge that for his wife, and he's trying to send you a lot of love.
Aw, that's sweet.
Okay. So thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Morgan. Thanks for all the gifts. Thanks. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Okay.